Session 2 saw the Reenactment Group cautiously confer, calculate, and commit to crossing the capricious Ceiba River by way of the weathered Willowshore Dam. Shen slipped silently ahead as a scouting shadow, while Hiroo, Tashi, Yowai, and Hahire held heightened, hypervigilant watch through the fog's fickle veil, struggling to separate simple stirrings of wind from sinister specters. The river raged, swollen and suspicious, but through shared strength and stubborn synergy, the group grappled with gears and gates, finally forcing the dam shut and softening the savage surge to a more manageable measure. Seeking solace and signs of survivors, they swept southward, passing the silent shop of Rebel's Leatherworks and the still sacred Lady of Souls temple, each empty yet eerily intact, suggesting swift, strategic sanctuary sought after the infamous Night of Broken Blades. Comforted yet cautious, they continued to Shen's secluded homestead, only to find it surprisingly safeguarded by the storytelling, slow-starting, and spectacularly long-winded Koma Komatsu, whose meandering monologue mesmerized the masses. Supplies secured and strategies set, they returned to the dam, only for a wild wave to wreak watery wrath, wrenching Hiroo into the depths. With daring dives, desperate deeds, and determined teamwork, they wrestled him free from the malevolent mire. Wiser and wetter, the group abandoned the dam's dangers, instead securing simple skiffs to safely sail the subdued stream and successfully settle on North Ridge soil. Setting sights on sanctuary with Granny Hu at the trade offices, the party pressed on, prioritizing personal patrols of their properties. At Yowai's residence, rapid reconnaissance revealed ruthless ruckus within, her brothers besieged by brutal, biting Jinkin. With whips cracking, claws carving, axes arcing, and arcane assaults ablaze, the group clashed with the cruel creatures, culminating in a cacophony of combat, and Hiroo's cheerful, chaotic chanting of character theme songs. Victorious, yet vexed, Yowai verbally vanquished her by berating their barbaric housekeeping before the band briskly moved on. At Tashi's tarnished townhouse, phantom foes, boar and wolfish wraiths, whirled from walls, forcing a frantic furniture-fracturing fight that felled Yowai before a timely tonic turned the tide. Though the group prevailed, the price was paid in scratches, splinters, and shouted protests of, "Stop scarring my space!" Finally, at Hiroo's homestead, feline familiarity turned farcical with the finding of a furtive seventh cat, soon followed by a spine-chilling surge of skittering spiders. Swarming in suffocating synchronicity, the creeping cluster crawled and clawed until the team, through fierce focus and fiery force, finally fought them off. Shaken but steadfast, they sought stillness, steadied their spirits, and, as the sun sank low, safely secured their arrival at the trade offices, where the watchful, wise, and waiting Granny Hu greeted their weary yet war-hardened return.